The truth is that our finest moments are most likely to occur when we are feeling deeply uncomfortable, unhappy, or unfulfilled. For it is only in such moments, propelled by our discomfort, that we are likely to step out of our ruts and start searching for different ways or truer answers. M. Scott Peck. So my question for you today is this. Why is it, even when we are so uncomfortable and unfulfilled, that we find it hard to make the decision and commit to it that offers us the opportunity to leave those ruts? Well, we're going to find out. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Welcome back to episode 190 of the Build Your Business Six-Pack podcast. And I'm going to go straight in and get it by the neck. What it comes down to is this. Indecision is safe. Choosing to stay in confusion protects you. Because if you don't make a decision, you can't take action. And if you don't take action, you will never risk experiencing the thing that you're actually avoiding. So here's an example. I was coaching somebody this week who was in what we call niche drama. So trying to decide, should I do this thing or should I do this other thing? And I asked her what the thoughts that she was having that was preventing her from just making a decision. Because I knew she liked both things and I was curious about what was the thought. And she said to me, I don't know if it's going to work. And I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it. And she was having those thoughts about both of the different niche options. Now, the result of her running this model was that she actually had no clients anyway, because she kept changing her mind and she kept changing her messaging and she kept trying a little bit of this and a little bit of that and being in confusion. And what was even kind of like more destructive than that was that she was letting her brain tell her that nothing works, her business doesn't work, rather than being able to see the truth that because there had been no definite decision made from which to act consistently, she wasn't making informed judgments from results. She was making them from emotion. The only result that you get of staying in indecision and confusion is uncomfortable and unfulfilled safety. You're simply adding weight to the stories that you have of nothing works. I'm back at the same place again. People don't know what I'm selling. They don't want to pay me for it. Any of those stories that you have. When you don't make a decision and you stay in confusion, you're just allowing yourself to keep adding weight to those particular stories. And remember, it's all because you're saving yourself from some kind of perceived discomfort or pain further down the line if you take action. Now, if this weren't enough, it's also mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually exhausting to stay in confusion. You've got all these what if tabs open, and behind these tabs, you've got a whole movie planned out in your brain about what could happen if you make this decision or that decision. Your brain is switched on 24/7 and you're taking no action to discharge that energy. You're also not getting any results to give you any feedback. What do you think of it like this? Imagine that you're traveling down the motorway and you have all of the doors open and your boot and your bonnet open. There is so much wind resistance that it's slowing you down. Like you literally can't go faster than if you tried. And you have got such limited visibility because your windscreen and your back screen are being like covered up by the boot and the bonnet. That's what's happening when you're not making a decision. Now, when you make the decision, you can close all of them doors and you can move forward with vision, with greater momentum, faster speed, and with so much more energy. Like it's not going to take, it's going to take you less energy because you have made that definite decision. When you make the decision, you will finally have the energy that you need to take action. So if you've been holding back from making a decision in your business or in your life, because as you know, it's all connected, here's 3 questions I want you to ask yourself and potentially journal on. So this is your aha to action ASAP for today. Number 1, what am I afraid of? Or what outcome am I not wanting if I make a decision? So this is where you start to get much clearer on actually what is it that I'm avoiding? Your brain's going to probably offer you something superficial. So be willing to ask what else, or is there anything else, or is there something deeper than that? Because ultimately, the next question will help you see. Number 2 is, what are the emotions I don't want to feel that are associated with that outcome? So if you're letting your brain say, look, this thing didn't work before, even though you didn't work the thing, and your brain has made that feel very, very real to you, and you feel like a failure, or you feel like people are judging you, or you feel like you're being ridiculed, they're all the emotions, the shame, the embarrassment. You don't want to feel any of those things. So this is why questions 1 and 2 are really, really important for you to answer. And number 3, why are those emotions better than what I'm feeling now? Find out why it is actually true that it's better for you to feel those emotions that you're avoiding than it is to feel the emotions that you're feeling now. Because what you're feeling now is only going to get worse if you keep staying in indecision. Because the horrible things that you say to yourself will feel more true. You'll say them more frequently, and you're going to feel them on a whole different level. So what am I afraid of? What outcome am I not wanting if I make a decision? What are the emotions that I don't want to feel that are associated with the outcome? And why is it true that those emotions are actually better than what I'm feeling right now? And then go make the decision, because I'm pretty sure that you don't want to keep driving with the doors open. Now, remember, if you want to find out a little bit more about what's holding you back specifically in your business, go take the Business Breakthrough Quiz. I have left a link for you in the show notes. You'll get your report sent to you with just some more details about where your specific block is, and just some really simple, actionable steps for you to take immediately to start creating your business breakthrough now. So go grab that, and I'll speak to you again in the next episode of the Build Your Business Six-Pack podcast.